Jai Swaminarayan students. Today we'll continue with part 2 of lesson number 1, that is tables in MS Access. Right? Okay, before starting with part 2, let us just recall what did we study in part 1. We studied about some data types, right? Data types like text, number, currency, yes or no, date and time, rich text, auto number, attachment, hyperlink, memo, lookup, OLE object. We even saw field properties, how to create a table, right? We created a table using two views. First is using datasheet view and design view, right? We even saw what is a primary key, right? Okay, and we even saw how we set a primary key inside a table. Now today we'll start with another topic, the next topic, that is operations on a field in a table, right? Okay, so once when we have created a table, right, we need to add some desired fields to the table, right? So how will you add new fields, right? So we have different topics like adding a new field, renaming a field, moving a field, and deleting a field. You know what are fields, right? Fields are the vertical columns, they are called fields, and the rows are called records, right? Fields and records. So this topic is for operations on a field. So you'll add a new field, you'll rename a field, you'll move a field, and you'll delete a field. Let us see how you'll do that one by one. First is adding a new field. So how will you add a new field? So to add a new field, you need to follow some steps. Like first of all, you will select the table in which you need to add the field, right? Then you will right click on the table and you will select the design view tab from the shortcut menu. As you can see on the screen, we have selected the design tab. In that you can see insert rows, right? Then what you will do, you will click on insert rows and click on save option. You will add a new field. Next, renaming a field. How will you rename a field, right? When you add a field, you'll get a fixed name. By default name will be field name. If you want to rename it as student's name, so what you will do, you will select the field first, right, and add. You'll double click, the cursor will come, then just delete that name, add a new name which you want, and click on save button. Next is moving a field. How will you move a field from one place to another? So for that, again what you'll do, you'll right click on the table, you'll go to design view, right? You'll go to design view and then select the field which you want to move, drag it to the desired location, and you'll left click on the mouse, right? Drag to the location or the place you want and leave the button. So that is called dragging and dropping. Just release the mouse button and the field will reach to that position, to the new position where you wanted to move the field. Next is deleting a field. How will you delete a field? So to delete a field, first of all, right click on the table, right, and open the design view. In that, as you can see on the screen, you have delete rows. So first of all, just select the row which you want to delete, then go to the design tab, select the delete rows and click yes. See, you can see on the screen it is given to permanently delete the fields, click yes. As soon as you click on yes, that particular field which you have selected will be deleted from the quick access from the table, and then just click save from the quick access toolbar. Next we have working with records in a table, right? Once a table is created and we have put some appropriate fields inside that, now we need to enter the records, right? We have put the heading of in the tables, that is we have added the fields. Now we need to add some records. So we have 5 way of inserting records. First, you'll insert a record. Second, you will save a record. Third, you can do editing also. That means if you have created some spelling mistakes or you need to replace some data, that is called editing a record. Then deleting a record and sorting records. Let's see them one by one. First is inserting a new record. How will you insert a new record? Simply just double click on that table, right, where you want to enter the record. Press enter key or the tab key to move to the next field. Just keep on entering the data or the record which you want, and you can easily insert a new records in each and every column or row of the table. Saving a record. Simply to save a record, Ctrl S or else the save button from the quick access toolbar, as you do it in all the other applications. Editing a record. Okay, if you want to make some changes which the record which you have already typed inside that, then that is called editing. Edit करना मतलब आपने already पहले जो भी type किया है उसको change करना, that is called editing. So for that what you will do? Simply just double click on the table, right? The table gets displayed in the datasheet view, right? Click the cell which you want to edit. A pencil icon will appear, right? Now just delete the which you want to replace, write the new record and click on save. Deleting a record. How will you delete a record? Simply right click on the row which you want to delete and select the delete record. It will ask you an option. See here, you can see on the screen. As soon as you will click on, if you want to delete, click on yes. If you don't want to delete, click on no. It will go away and it will remain as it is. As soon as you click on yes, the record will be deleted. The last topic is sorting records. Okay, how will you sort records? Suppose I have written all the names of the students in our class. Now I want the names of the students in ascending order. That means from A to Z, right? So sorting the records means either arranging it from A to Z or Z to A. That is called sorting the data, right? Okay, so how will you do that? First of all, you will select the field or the records which you want to sort. Then from the home tab, you will click on ascending, as you can see on the screen. If you want to sort in ascending, select ascending. As soon as you will click on ascending, what will happen? All the names or they will be arranged from A to Z. And if you select descending, it will be arranged from Z to A. That was all for today's lesson, the whole first lesson. Let us jump to the exercise part. Fill in the blanks. Okay, you can pause the video while writing it down in your book. First, every field in a table has its own properties defining its dash and dash. So, characteristics and behavior. Dash data type can store monetary values, that is currency. Third, the dash property also determines the disk space occupied by a field. So that property is field size. Next, a dash can have only one primary key. A table, the whole table can have only one primary key. Next, you'll need to name the data types used to store the following data. First, Prakash, it is a name, right? So which data type you will use? Text. Next, 278, data type will be number. 25 September 1999, the data type will be date and time. True, data type will be yes or no. And here $30, so the data type will be currency. Choose the correct answer. First, the data type that can be used to store for long blocks of text or for description is, it is memo. That data type is memo. The data type that is used to store web addresses is hyperlink. This command is used to arrange data in a table in ascending order. Ascending order means A to Z, right? Z to A will be descending. So the answer will be A to Z. So children, here we complete our lesson number 1. We'll start with lesson number 2 in the next session. Jai Swaminarayan.